Ever wonder what life was really like in the Philippines before the Spanish showed up? Most Filipinos only know the story from that point on. But guess what? The Visayas has a whole other awesome chapter waiting to be discovered. Before the Spanish arrived, the Visayas wasn't some quiet island getaway. It was a thriving place filled with different cultures. Imagine skilled sailors exploring the seas and brave warriors protecting their land. This amazing history is like a buried treasure chest, hidden away for way too long. But what if we could dig it up? In this post, we'll travel back in time with some historian buddies. They'll help us understand the lives of the incredible people who lived in the Visayas before any European ships even thought about coming over. Get ready to ditch the stories you've heard and explore the real, fascinating story of what life was like in the Visayas before the Spanish. Imagine a party where everyone lets loose, but instead of fights, there's just laughter and napping. That's what Spanish explorer Miguel de Lorca described when he encountered the Visayans in the Philippines way back in the 1500s. Apparently, these folks loved their drinks, kind of like a rice wine or a palm tree cocktail. And the best part? They knew how to party responsibly. Lorca noted that even when they got tipsy, they wouldn't get mean. Instead, they'd just goof around or take a well-deserved siesta. Early Filipinos, particularly the Visayans, were rocking some seriously cool beauty trends way before any Spanish galleons showed up. Imagine Queen Bee status symbolized by, well, shade. That's exactly how Pigafetta described Queen Hara Humamay of Cebu. She's styled with a black and white cloth for coverage, plus a giant palm leaf hat for ultimate sun protection. While red lips and painted nails are all the rage today, these Visayans were already sporting the look centuries ago. Pigafetta noted Queen Hara Humamay, rocking some serious lip and nail color. Seems like Filipinos have always had a knack for makeup artistry. During the time when Americans were occupying the Philippines, they often portrayed Filipinos as uncivilized people wearing only loincloths. However, according to Lorca, the society when the Spanish first arrived was actually quite beautiful. He mentioned that people were dressed modestly and covered their private parts. They were very clean and loved using perfumes. Both men and women had long hair tied neatly on top of their heads, which looked very nice. Men also had elaborate tattoos all over their bodies, which were very artistic. The Catholic Church might have preached big families, but early Visayans in the Philippines had a different take. They were all about keeping things chill, with smaller families being the preferred vibe. Why the small crew love? Here's the thinking: if you have a bunch of kids and split your stuff evenly later, everyone ends up with less. Not exactly a recipe for wealth. According to historical accounts, the Visayans figured it was better to have one child and shower them with riches instead. Now, this doesn't mean there weren't big families around, but it seems like the cultural ideal leaned towards a more manageable household size. Maybe there's something to be said for quality time over quantity, after all. Early Filipinos in the Visayas seem to have had some fascinating customs around marriage, particularly regarding respect for wives. Unlike some societies where blame falls solely on the wife in case of infidelity, the Visayans apparently took a different approach. Explorers noted that action was taken against the other man involved, not the woman. Visayan men actually gave a dowry, gifts, when they got married. This could indicate that women held a valuable position in society. Imagine your husband always having your back, no matter the situation. Some accounts suggest that Visayan men even sided with their wives in arguments, even against their own family. Here's a historical tidbit that might make you chuckle or blush. Spanish explorer Pigafetta, bless his curious heart, documented some interesting details about pre-colonial Visayan love life. Apparently, There was a tradition of manhood modification, and guess who called the shots on this one? The women. Historical accounts suggest that women in the Visayas preferred their men to have a specific type of modification, a pierced manhood with a metal ring or bolt, worn for, well, let's just say enhanced pleasure. Men apparently didn't have much say in the matter. If they didn't comply, they might be excluded from certain activities. Ouch! And there you have it, a glimpse into the vibrant lives of our pre-colonial ancestors. Who knew that beneath the layers of Spanish and American influence lay such a rich tapestry of culture and custom? Let's continue to unravel the mysteries of our past, one discovery at a time. Until next time, keep exploring.